Am I the asshole for regifting my boyfriend's Christmas present, $1,300 laptop, to my sister? I, 23 female, love my boyfriend, 24 male, and have been dating him for about 2 years. He has always been really supportive, and our relationship is great. So when it came time for Christmas, I wanted to get him something really special. He has been complaining about his laptop for a while and has expressed the desire to upgrade to a newer model. I decided I would surprise him with a brand new laptop for Christmas. I wanted to get him the best laptop I could. So for the weeks leading up to Christmas, when he'd complain about his laptop, I'd take these opportunities to casually ask him which laptop he liked, what he wanted in a new laptop, and so on. The main problem he had with his laptop was the speed, so I thought it would be fitting to get him the same model that he had, a MacBook Pro, just the latest version. Now, I'm not a tech person. I don't know the first thing about RAM, SSD, etc., so I assumed a $1,300 laptop would be more than enough for his needs, so I bought the laptop without doing any more research into it. Christmas Day came and I gave my boyfriend the laptop. He was so excited until he saw the specs. When he saw that the laptop had 8 gigabytes of RAM, he was really disappointed because he couldn't get his work done on such a slow machine. He was adamant that he needed something with more RAM. This turned into a full-blown argument. I tried to explain to him that I had done my best and spent a lot of money on the laptop, so he should appreciate it, but he wasn't having it. He said he would rather return the laptop and get the one he wanted. At this point, I was really hurt and upset. I had gone out of my way to get him a really nice present, and I felt like he didn't appreciate it at all. Yes, I could return it and get him the one he wanted, but I had already spent a ton of money. The fact that he wasn't even willing to give it a chance made me really frustrated. So long story short, I decided to re-gift the laptop to my sister, 19 female. She's a college student, and I know she could really use a laptop like this. I know it may sound selfish, but I didn't think it was fair that he didn't appreciate my gift, and I wanted to make sure the laptop went to someone who would actually appreciate it. My boyfriend is, to put it bluntly, pissed. He does not understand why I wouldn't just return it and get him the one he wanted, and cannot believe I would do something so selfish when I know how much he needs a new laptop. I feel kind of bad, but at the same time, this wasn't cheap for me, and a little appreciation would have been nice. Am I the asshole? OP is a 23-year-old female. Her boyfriend is 24. Where the age comes in is that he acted like a little shit about it when he should have been appreciative and been like, babe, this is awesome. Like, this is a huge gift. Are you open to me trading it in for something with more RAM? And that could have been it. Or, start with just, hey, this is awesome, and wait on the, hey, would you be open to me trading this in? Instead, he's just super disappointed about it, which is a big dick move. Boyfriend's the asshole for that. Now, OP's response, taking it back to regift to someone else, was also a childish response. Yes, he should have shown appreciation. Yes, he should have been grateful for the gift, but you gave him the gift. Even if there was a problem with it, you still gave it to him. You transferred ownership of this gift to him. Unless he handed it right back to you and said, I don't want this, it's garbage, it was still his when you gave it to him. The fact, it sounds like at least that you just took it back to give to someone else because he doesn't appreciate it, because he didn't show you appreciation, was a childish response to him not being appreciative of the gift. Yes, he should have done that. Your response was equally as childish. So everyone sucks here. Whip out the ESH, folks. Everyone sucks here. Just taking the gift away does more damage to your relationship. Whenever he didn't show appreciation, he was the asshole, and that was it. Whenever you pulled this to take that gift back instead of being open to him trading it in, you became an asshole too. You're both assholes, and maybe you deserve each other. I don't know. What kind of asshole are you? Let's look first at what kind of asshole he is. So, as a reminder on the ascon levels, ascon 1 is there's no way you should have done that. You're a terrible human being. Ascon 2 is you definitely shouldn't have done it, but it doesn't make you a terrible person. Ascon 3 is you probably should have approached that differently. And ascon 4 is you probably could have approached that differently. Maybe you're an asshole, maybe you're not. And boyfriend here for not being grateful for the gift and just trashing it right from the rip. It makes him immature. It makes him a dick. It makes him an asshole. I don't know that it makes him a terrible person. Let's go with ascon 2 here and say that he definitely shouldn't have done that, but it doesn't make him a terrible person. It just makes him a child. And OP for sinking to a childish level and returning fire by taking the gift back and giving it to someone else. Definitely at least an ascon 3, because you definitely should have approached that differently. Not could have, you should have approached that differently. Ascon 2 is you definitely shouldn't have done it, but it doesn't make you a terrible person. And you're probably right there with him on this. You guys are both Ascon 2s. So the bright spot in all of this is that since you were an equal amount of asshole to each other, now you can clean slate it and move forward. But you guys are going to have to start communicating through this. The fact that neither of you saw a solution path here and just decided to start taking swings at each other sucks. That sucks for your relationship. You're going to have to figure out a different way to move past it. You're going to have to find a different way to problem solve in a relationship. There always has to be a priority on finding a solution, not just doing as much damage to the other person that they did to you. That's not going to solve anything. It's just going to dig the hole deeper. So yeah, everyone sucks here. A couple of Ascon 2s.